Welcome to the James Bond journey of world-class bullshitters, where we release a new commentary on the 007th of every month. And tonight we're going to start with Dr.No, the first James Bond film. Just for the record, we're not going to do Casino Royale, the comedy version from 1967, and we're not going to do the 1983 unofficial release of Never Say Never Again, because those aren't technically canon Bond films, so you're not going to hear commentaries for those. So over the next 2 years, we're going to release a James Bond commentary, and it's going to culminate with the release of James Bond 25, titled I Don't Know Yet. So I'm here tonight with the last standing Samoan, Nick Utam.
How's it going? I like my martinis like I like my women. Dirty.
Ooh. Kendo Slice.
Hello, world.
And my brother from a parallel mother and equally big James Bond fan, Dion Green.
Thank you, Mr. Money Dick. I like my women like I like my Samoans. Shaken and
Cherry.
Oh, you're sweet.
So are you guys big 007 fans outside of Dion?
Yeah, man. I've always I've always watched them. I remember, years ago when TBS used to show them during Thanksgiving, and my uncle had them all recorded, and I would borrow his tapes and be like, "What is this?" Because I didn't know what they were, and I was like, I want to be this guy when I grow up. I want to be this motherfucker because he's the man. But that didn't happen. But it's okay.
It's not too late. James Bond's in his late 30s, so
Woo!
with the advent of
I
our
still got
shit,
time.
yeah, we'll make some money and we'll kill people.
I could join the CIA and become an assassin. There's still time.
Yeah, never too late to be a fucking British intelligence agent.
Yeah, I could pull it off.
I have an unhealthy relationship with James Bond movies because I love them. I've seen them all dozens of times. Own the books, the movies, the fucking watch. James Bond's my favorite fictional character, so barring this shitty cold, I have a lot to say about this movie. So, folks, you can watch this along with us, or you can just listen to us as a podcast because we're that damn entertaining. But if you want to be like the cool kids, get your timestamp set to 0 and press play right now. Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
There we go. This is like the best MGM series.
Oh, bar none.
Oh, here we go. The gun barrel. Saltzman and Broccoli. They're both dead.
That's sunshine right there. Thank
Now,
you for
the
that.
first man to ever play James Bond is not Sean Connery, but right there, the stuntman, Bob Simmons. So if you're watching it on Bluray like me, you can clearly see that is not Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Not until Thunderball would Sean Connery do the gun barrel.
Oh, really? Wow.
Because they had to reshoot the movie for widescreen. These aren't really in CinemaScope widescreen. They're in a weird format. Like, when you watch them on TV, when they were originally formatted for TV, you weren't really missing too much of the picture.
Man,
Gotcha.
these opening credits would be amazing if you were on acid.
Speaking of the credits, they're done by this guy named Maurice Binder, who did most of the James Bond movies. He didn't do From Russia with Love or Goldfinger, but he did all the rest through Timothy Dalton. So he's the guy that got the job of fucking filming the naked women.
That's a hard job.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could do it without coming.
Well, there's a funny story. Like, Roger Moore would talk about how he'd go on set to watch this be filmed. He's sitting there with Vaseline, pushing down the girl's bush so it doesn't show up in frame. I'm like, what a great job!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Why can't I get a job like that?
They all shave nowadays. So, the James Bond theme kicks ass, but too bad it fucking ends with this calypso music.
Get it because they're in Jamaica, man.
Yeah, man, come to the island, get high.
Come on down to the island down here.
So, you guys have heard of, what is it? What's the Jamaican record label that did all the, Jamaican
Bob Marley.
reggae music? Yeah, well, that record... No, the dude that started that... Island Records, the guy that started that came to the dude that directed this movie and was like, hey, man, for a $5,000 investment, you can get in on this. And the guy turned it down because his partner smelled like weed. So, that director could have had, a couple $1 million stake in a business if it wasn't for his stupid wife.
Happens.
Dumber things have happened.
Well, not many.
Uh-oh.
Have you guys ever read any of the James Bond books?
No.
Yeah, I read, I think Dr.No was the one I read. It was I was a fucking kid. Obviously, 'cause I was obsessed with James Bond too. Not obsessed, but I was fucking in love with James Bond movies. Like I said, as a kid, we would go through weekends where we would just watch James Bond. And I remember I read Dr.No. I don't remember much of it, but I was like, I like the movies better.
I've read most of the James Bond books. I read all the Ian Fleming ones, but I've read most of the ones that just exist in general. The Dr.No book is nowhere near as cool as the movie. Plus, it's like it comes after From Russia with Love. So it's not the first book. Not Live and Let Die. Casino Royale is the first book. Live and Let Die is the second book. Like, these movies are old, but it's this kind of shit that dates it the most. Like, gentlemen clubs, sitting around playing cards, smoking cigarettes. Like, people don't do that anymore.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Will at Camp Kindo.
That, too, and, brothers being the only dudes walking around.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Plus, just the style was just way cooler.
Yeah, I do like how everyone wore a fucking suit.
Oh, shit.
So this dude was too tall for this, so when they slam the door, it smacks him in the fucking head. That's why it didn't shut. Yeah, really? When it drove by a second ago, it wasn't shut because it hit him and bounced off of his head, and they drove off. So,
oh shit! Hold on, and then
did he get sent a concussion protocol afterwards?
That was the '60s. People don't get concussions back then.
No, they did. They just were men about it, and they didn't fucking act like a bunch of vaginas.
Yeah, bumps in the head. That's what it was.
And you got your bell rung, and then you got right back in there and fucking played the next down.
So I'm pretty sure this lady owned the house, and that's the only reason she's in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the story behind it. Like, would you put that woman in a movie? With those cone boobies?
Come here, white girl.
And it just shoot her. This guy is like the Dan of assassins. He's so unhealthy. Like, who would hire him?
Plus, everyone pretty much knows you're not going to stick a fucking gun barrel toward your cock. It's like, no, don't do that, Dad.
I always did in movies, and I'm just like, no, never would I do that.
Especially if you just fired a bullet through it. It's going to be hot.
Yep,
let me touch my taint. Touch the tip, the base of my dick with this hot gun barrel. That's going to be a great Thursday night. Or in this case, Thursday afternoon.
I always put mine in the back of my belt. I don't like to have it in the front. I'd rather shoot myself in the ass than in the balls.
Well, duh.
There's more meat back there.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot at all.
Well, I mean, naturally, if I had my way, that's not going to happen. But
but just in case, like if you blow your ass off, you're fine.
Just in case.
God, I kind of love how this place looks.
I do too. That guy looks like Buddy Holly.
This scene probably dates this movie the most.
Wait till you see Sean Connery's tie later on. It's like tucked into his pants.
Oh God. Nobody does that now. Nobody does that.
No one should have done it back then.
I know. I agree.
One thing about like a lot of fashions, unlike 70s fashions, will never come back in style. But this kind of shit's. You could see a dude dressed like this at your office. He's probably a cuck, but you could see a dude like this at an office nowadays.
No, yeah.
Especially higher end jobs, man. Government jobs, high business jobs. They're wearing, 3-piece suits are coming back.
I love 3-piece suits.
One of my weight loss goals is to be able to fit into one that used to belong to my great grandfather.
Oh, look at you trying to better yourself, you fucking pussy.
Shit, we're all doing that for this fucking movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. He's trying to better himself, and
I'm just kidding. We all trying to be good looking and shit for the WCBS movie. Oh, here we go.
The greatest introduction of all time.
What? Oh shit! If we're quiet, viewers, because this is a great fucking part of the movie. Oh, you see the back of his fucking head? Look at it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until he says something cool to get back into the movie.
Oh shit! Best player in the service. Yeah,
I looked in to learn how to play this game.
What is it? What game is it?
It's
It's just Texas
Baccarat or Charmaine de Fer.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I think you have to have like below 9, or you want to get 9 face cards or nothing. There it is, James Bond, the coolest motherfucker in film.
When you guys come out to Camp Kendo, we'll sit around in the what's going to turn into essentially the Velvet Lounge.
The Velvet Lounge.
We'll make martinis and fucking play whatever the hell this is. It'll be fun.
I've tried to drink martinis because I love these movies. They taste like shit.
Yeah, martinis are definitely not the drink of grown men anymore. That's for damn sure. And James Bond is the only dude that could carry the weight of drinking a martini, mainly because he carries a goddamn gun that fires 7.62 rounds, so he can do what the fuck he wants.
My gun shoots bigger rounds. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Well, when you're wearing a tuxedo and you're getting
that can be arranged.
Brunette to follow you around, then we can talk.
To be fair,
that might be a little
during this
harder.
part of the movie, he doesn't have the Walther PPK. He's got that Beretta.
Well, yeah,
he doesn't get.
He changes it out in this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the next 5 minutes, but
does he, or does he, or does Q give it to him?
Q's not in this movie technically. Well, it is Q technically. The armorer is Peter Burton. By the way, I have this doll.
But
on my
M
shelf.
orders him to get a new weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I guess in a previous mission, the Beretta jammed. Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
And he ended up in hospital for 6 months or something. You're licensed to kill, not be killed, or something like that. Now, isn't this cool? He just hands this dude a wad of fucking money.
Well, that's the cool thing too that I love about James Bond, because he probably makes good money being a 007 agent, but the dude gambles all the time and he's really good at it.
Probably why he has to keep being a 00 agent. He spent all his money.
I don't think he makes a lot of money as a agent. I think he makes his money elsewhere, because it's like Phil and Laddie work for the government, like basic government jobs, and you get like benefits, but I don't think he gets like a ton of government money. I think he makes it himself.
He invests well.
I mean, working for the city of Cincinnati is. I mean, it's even for the time. It's probably, like I said, it's decent, but even then, anything he does is probably not out of his own pocket. I mean, the suits and shit probably.
Oh, no, but I think in one of the books specifically, it says like a low amount of money that he makes. Like in the 60s, it was like $12,000 or something. Like it wasn't a lot of money. Put it like that. He's a government agent. He just so happens to live large on his own dime. But if I was him, I would keep all the fucking money I get and I come into contact with. Like at the end of Die Another Day, I'd have kept all those fucking diamonds.
Dude, I at least a couple handfuls of shit. But like, yep, you guys can have these diamonds back, and I'm taking 2 pocketfuls of shit home with me.
Oh, here we go. M. The best M.
The best M.
Yeah, Bernard Lee. By the way, if you watch this on Blu-ray, the picture quality is really, really good.
I'm eventually going to buy the whole 24 film box set Blu-ray daily here before too long. It's just something I want to own.
Yeah, I got the one from 2012, and I've watched every movie multiple times, except Octopussy. I watched it once, and that's enough.
Wow.
Put it like
so much
this.
disdain for that movie.
This James Bond journey starts out with a great film, and it's going to be a lot of fun for me until about week 7 with You Only Live Twice. I don't like
month 7.
Sorry, month 7. Once we get to that, I'm going to be ugh. But then I love the next one, and then I hate the next one after that. And then once we get to the 1970s, it's kind of meh. And then the 80s are pretty meh. Well, there's good ones. And then the 90s are fun. Don't worry, I only hate like 3 James Bond movies, and they're all mostly Roger Moore films.
Okay.
So is there too much smoking in this movie or not enough?
Not enough.
It's close to too much, because he's got a cigarette. They got cigarettes and people are smoking cigars. And Dr. No's got ugly ass hands for masturbating too much, and he's got a cigarette in his shit.
So do we want pipes or cigars when we're sitting around out here?
Oh, cigars.
No. Get a couple pipes, some cigars, some joints, some glass pipes, and just get everything. We'll smoke everything. That's fine.
We'll have tobacco products. I do not condone nor promote the use of recreational drugs that may or may not be illegal. Disclaimer.
There's that damn Beretta.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't bring any narcotics with me. Is what you're saying?
Definitely no narcotics.
Okay.
No,
That's you about.
I was gonna say that's a bit of a stiffer penalty.
Okay.
For whatever reason, the sheriff department shows up and the Samoan guy has a joint on him. I don't think it's a big deal. If you're walking around with a kilo in your pants, then it's gonna be like, God damn it, we're all going to jail.
That's not a kilo on my pants.
All right, well, whatever the hell it is. He's not just keeping corn in there.
Thank you. Have you guys ever worn a tuxedo?
Yes, numerous times.
Yeah.
I've never been fortunate enough to.
Well,
a couple of proms, dances, weddings, here and there. So
did you look as cool as Sean Connery? No,
never.
Hey,
Never.
at least your hair is real. His is a hairpiece. So
Is it really?
yeah, I never noticed it until I was older. That's not his hair. That's a hairpiece.
Holy shit! That's
It
a really
breaks
good
my
hairpiece,
heart.
though.
It is a good hairpiece.
Jeff,
If you pay attention, it's not the same colors as real hair. Yes, Kendo.
if you would like a tuxedo, I know a guy that's the manager of a formal wear place in St. Louis, and they always sell sell tuxedos as well, especially ones that whatever if they get like I guess a newer model in of whatever it is. So if you want, we can always go and hook you up.
Are they getting the newer models? What is
I
this,
come
like,
out to
Cadillac?
I come out to Missouri to make a movie. I spent $10,000 on myself.
Oh, dude, tuxedos don't cost that much. Hell, my
Oh, no, I
grandparents
just meant
bought me
all
a
the shit I
tuxedo
might
in
buy.
high school for like $150, and it was a good tuxedo.
Well, shit in my size is very expensive.
Well, you're going to be smaller then, probably.
I will be, but I need a 64-inch jacket for my shoulders.
Nah, we'll find you.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I can't buy anything off the
Whoa.
rack.
I'll get Darian on it. We'll take care of it.
This is one of the few times we actually get to see James Bond's house or apartment. And this is,
I
I think,
what part
his
of
coolest
London he
one.
lives in.
I'm sure it says in the book, because the books are obsessively detailed and kind of boring at points. Plus, in the books, he'll go on, he'll have, internal monologue about how he's fallen in love with a girl or what it would be like to be married. And in the movie, he just smacks a woman around. It's like, I don't give a shit.
There you go.
Where does Connery rank as your favorite Bond, guys?
Ooh, number one. Has to be.
2 behind Pierce Brosnan, only because Pierce was my initiation into the club.
Dion?
Oh, it's easily Connery. There's no. He's number one for Shell.
My number one is a two-way tie between him and Pierce Brosnan. For Kendo's reason as well, as Pierce Brosnan is just as cool. He seems like a logical transition from Sean Connery. Roger Moore doesn't fit. He's just too nerdy. I don't believe him as a badass spy. I believe every other actor, with the exception of Roger Moore and Daniel Craig, feel like the same dude.
Yeah, Roger Moore did comedic Daniel Craig for sure. I could at least believe that Daniel Craig might be able to kick my ass. There's no way in hell I'd believe for a second that Roger Moore could kick my ass. Hell no.
Oh, no. Plus, Daniel Craig just looks like a James Bond villain to me, not a James Bond.
I can see that.
When he puts on the suits and shit, it's like they're poorly tailored by choice, not because he has a weird body. They just make him. Plus, he's too buff. You wouldn't want to be that buff as a spy. You kind of need to fit in. You know, if I was a fucking spy, it's the big dude. I see him all over the world. Daniel Craig's too distinct looking. We'll put it like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, the James
Yeah,
Bond.
you definitely want to be like a kind of if somebody sees your face, you look like somebody else kind of thing, so you're not really recognized or whatever.
That was fast reaction time. One thing they don't do with James Bond anymore is his hat, because he used to wear a hat all the time, and now I'm kind of glad the hat looks stupid.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig wouldn't kick your ass. He's from Liverpool. He's a Scouser. He'd just rob you. Fucking thieves.
And those glasses Felix are wearing are such
Dude,
glasses.
oh my
Goddamn.
Dude.
They look like Catwoman would wear them.
Yeah, I was going to say, they look like Marilyn Monroe should have them on.
All those people were still alive when this movie came out.
Yeah.
Actually, Julie Newmar's still alive in 2017. So
You know,
Sean
that
Connery's
laugh,
still
you know that
alive.
laugh track you listen to in sitcoms right now? All those people have been dead for 50 years. Yeah.
That's a bit depressing.
Sorry, but it's true.
Nah, it's why I don't watch network TV. I don't want to give in to the cult of deadness.
Cult of personality.
That's a fucking amazingly awesome song. I will not have you denigrate it.
It is.
All right.
this suit's
Fun
actually
fact,
pretty
the lead
cool.
singer of that band was in the movie Platoon.
And they're all black, which is rare for a rock band.
He was also in another really famous movie that I can't think of what it is off the top of my head.
Those fucking glasses.
I
Now-
know. They're so distracting now.
They are really distracting.
You guys know he was supposed to be in the other ones, but he became too famous and they couldn't afford him.
Damn.
Yeah, who is that actor?
Jack Lord, he was on Hawaii
Yeah,
Five-O.
no wonder. Okay.
Book him, Dano, that guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. No, but Felix is a reoccurring character all the way, for quite a few of the movies, I want to say.
Yeah, all the
Wait.
way through License to Kill. He's in every other one almost. Not almost, but there's a bunch. I don't think Roger Moore ever interacts with Felix Leiter, except once in the first one, Live and Let Die.
Was it Sammy Davis Jr. that played Felix Leiter?
No, Felix Leiter, you mean the black one? That was Bernie Casey in the.
That's what I'm
one.
thinking of. Not Sammy Davis Jr. Shit.
No, Sammy Davis Jr. pops up in Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he does.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a deleted scene, but he is in the movie technically. So is Sid Haig.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, and so is Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson. He's in one of them as well.
He's also in the one with Bernie Casey. Yeah,
Shit.
keep talking about Never Say Never again. We might have to fucking review it. We'll put out two. That'll come out on the 14th of the month.
There you go.
This car chase is pretty legit. I mean, I'm not saying it's breathtaking, but for being 55 years old, it's not. These movies were so ahead of their time that they still are entertaining. A lot of old shit's just boring. This is never boring, at least in my opinion.
Shoot him.
Government House.
Who does number 2 work for?
You show that turd who's boss. My favorite exchange in that whole movie is when he goes, "Hey partner, have a good one." Okay. Every time I hear that one part, it makes me crack up. It's not even that funny, but just how absurd Tom Arnold's character is. It almost makes me love Tom Arnold again.
Yeah, and plus you can't hate Tom Arnold trying to help you take a shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this together.
Don't strain, you're going to blow out your O-ring.
I think Austin Powers is the best James Bond parody.
Oh,
yeah.
Bar none.
Oh, get up! I've watched this movie way too much.
Dude, that 60s music, man. Oh my god, that epic music. I love it so much.
That's the
Judo
one,
chop.
The one fault I have with this movie is the fucking score is a little bleh.
Yeah,
The James Bond theme's on point, but more smoking.
Well, this one is definitely fatal.
Yeah.
This was back when smoking was cool.
What, Dion, was it Skyfall where the dude had a cyanide tooth?
Yeah, that's the story. That's the story that Javier Bardem Morgan's telling. Is that because he has that in his tooth and he goes to break it and it works, but it doesn't kill him. It just eats at his fucking face. And he's like, yeah, they always make it seem like it's real painless, but he's like, it hurts like hell or whatever.
Yeah. But no, what is it? Jeffrey Wright is Felix in the Daniel Craig movies.
Yep.
I love that guy. He is so fucking underutilized in general. He's amazing.
I want him and Daniel Craig to go on a mission together.
I know. God damn.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Because he was great in Casino Royale, but then in Quantum of Solace, he just didn't do it. Like, he had that white guy that was with him, and he was a dick, and then Felix was just like, hey, you got so many seconds to get out of this bar, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, James, move your ass.
Yeah. He's great, I just didn't think he was well written in that one.
Well, he was just randomly put in Quantum of Solace. That was the problem. He just happens to be helping the station chief in fucking South America. Like, fuck. Like,
It would have been nice if he would have popped up in that bar in Hong Kong in Skyfall.
See, I was really hoping that he was going to be in Skyfall at least, but I was like, oh, fuck. And if they were smart, they would have had him in Spectre. Like, the one dude that James Bond can trust while going after Spectre would have been fucking Felix.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%, man.
It should have been Felix instead of M and Q going on that fucking mission.
Oh, that would have been epic, man.
Like you know how they have the U.S. liaisons and shit? Felix could have been like a U.S. liaison, and then James Bond, tells him the nefarious plot. He's like, "Oh shit, I better help," and then all of them go off together. Because you never see Felix in the field in action. He's just kind of like helping Bond or getting eaten by a shark.
Right.
In between.
Jeez, I agree. They should totally do a mission together. But he's always the guy who like pulls him out of the fire, and it seems like,
especially in Live and Let Die, after James Bond stole that airplane and ripped the wings off it and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure your father was a patriot, sir.
Jeez, this DVD copy is like it's not that good.
Yeah, the first set of DVDs aren't that good. No.
Yeah, I can tell where they're like digitally sharpened. Like you can tell really badly.
Now the ones I gave Dion were the remastered DVDs.
Right. These ones, they're not Blu-ray quality, but they're pretty close.
Well, they're the same masters. Like yours are just 480p and mine are 1080p, but we're the same remaster. So they already went back and fixed the film. And I remember those DVDs looking really good when you upconvert them.
Yeah, well, more than likely what they did is they did 4K scan and then
Smirnoff bottles, man.
Oh, dude,
gorgeous.
I think I might have one somewhere like that.
That James Bond doll I was talking about has one.
Yeah, I think I might have like a friend didn't like vodka and he had an old bottle like that and he gave me the rest of it. I was like, okay, cool. I might still have the bottle though. I'm not sure.
If check. You do, take a picture one of these days.
I'll just give it to you whenever I meet you. Chunk of shit.
Oh, cool. I'll put it on my James Bond shelf.
Yeah,
my Omega Seamaster and my fake gun.
I love how he's not even using like his gadget. He's using like old like cop techniques to.
Yeah, he doesn't have a single gadget in this movie.
Yeah, I remember that because I think even for like the drawer or the door or whatever, he used like one of his hairs to see if it was opened or not, as well. And I was just like, damn, he's just using like old school like cop techniques to get to.
Well, these are old spy techniques that they were doing during the Cold War. So that's why that's why this one is a little bit more, of its time because it was Ian Fleming writing it from shit that they did, in the 50s and shit.
Yeah. Wait, was Ian Fleming a spy or was he involved in that as well?
Yeah, him and Christopher Lee and what was her name? Shit, there's a woman. I don't know if she was an actress, but she worked.
Audrey Hepburn was involved with espionage. No, Ian Fleming and Christopher Lee are cousins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, but they were both.
Yeah, but they were both in military intelligence, but they weren't like going on spy missions.
Right. Yeah, they weren't like super spies or anything, but yeah, they were both. In intelligence during the Cold War.
Because like Ian Fleming did stuff, but he didn't do this kind of stuff.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I just noticed this on like the 57th viewing of this movie that Professor Dent and that Mr. Jones from Government House, they all have Spectre rings, but they never call to attention ever. And I've never noticed until right now. My mind's blown. Holy shit. Now I can even stare at his fucking left hand. Now I gotta see if Miss Tarot has one.
Oh, shit.
See, folks, we're educational.
I do have to say, for some of the James Bond commentaries that are out there, they're real dry and real boring. At least this one will be an American take on the James Bond movies.
The show. Yeah, chocolate mama.
That's dark chocolate.
Yeah.
It's gotta be so humid down
Wow.
there.
Where are they?
Jamaica.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. He's there for the bobsled team.
Right near the beach. Boy.
Oh shit.
Where's Dougie Doug?
Dougie Doug. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's waiting for the sequel of the bobsled movie.
Yeah, Cool Runnings too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Now this dude's been dead since like 1965. He had He was a bad alcoholic, and it got him early.
Yeah.
John Kitzmiller.
Well, he was a badass in this movie. Chick stabs him with a broken light bulb, and he's like, "Want me to break her fucking arm?"
Yeah, right across the face too.
Yeah, and I was like, "God damn, wow, what the fuck, dude?"
Well, the thing with him was like he's from Michigan, I believe, and he couldn't get work as an actor because racism and shit. So he went to Europe where they like really loved him. So he like worked on all these high profile gigs, and then this was like one of the last things he did. And because James Bond became popular, it's his most famous role. But he did work a bunch.
Yeah, it's funny how that works out.
Yeah, like what's his name? Sir Alec Guinness. Everyone knows Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he won an Oscar for Bridge on the River Kwai. And stuff like that. So, I mean, he was an actor's actor. He just so happens to be, like, one of the last things he did happen to be the biggest.
Oh, yeah.
That dude in the red bow tie actually owns that bar for real, too.
Oh, really?
So this movie's like, hey, you own this place. Would you like to be in the movie if we could film here? Okay, boss.
Well, we'll know what it feels like when we all retire and we all own a bar in fucking South Beach, Miami. So we'll live the same life.
Yeah.
World Class Bullshitters Bar in South Beach, Miami.
We could literally call it bullshitters. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm down. I'm totally down for that.
That's after we make our movies and our TV show. That's where we end, with the bar in South Beach. Collecting 20%. I know we've done commentaries for Die Hard. We should do more. We should do one every year for Christmas.
I was literally gonna say we should just do that. Should always be our so it'll be Die Hard Christmas 2017, Die Hard Christmas 2018. Like that'll be one of our gimmicks. So we always do a Die Hard commentary.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't demonetize this one.
Yeah, the other day I sat down and watched the first three. I was just kind of bored. I was like, hell, I'm going to watch Die Hard 1.
Hey, look, Red Stripe. Holy shit.
I just said to say, I'm just thinking it.
I enjoy
Red
Red
beer.
This
Freshly brewed, man.
This is when James Bond earns his trust.
God, that guy,
He
you
earns
can tell
James.
he's a drinker.
Yeah.
Look at his eyes. Pussfeller's a sweet name, like if you're a pimp.
And one thing that I've noticed in these early movies that they would speed up the fight scenes.
Yeah.
Because you can tell where they've done a hard cut and they sped up the film a little bit.
The editor Peter Hunt's on one of the Laserdisc commentaries, and he talks about the stylistic choices he made and why he did it and stuff. He was just trying to keep the movie going fast and make it like nothing anyone had ever seen before, and it worked.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh, they're using different Walther PPKs than they use in other movies.
What's the difference?
There's a shorter one, like Look at the Barrel by Felix's Finger. There's one that's probably, I don't know, a quarter of an inch to an inch shorter. It's called like a PPKS. That's what he uses in all the other movies. This is just actually a Walther PPK, I think.
Gotcha. Those fucking glasses, man.
Weapons.
Those fucking glasses, man. I can't get over that shit.
I'm Selena Kyle, Batman.
Oh, Robin, can't we kill him?
Oh god, I was waiting for that.
You know, Adam West was almost Batman. Seriously. He turned it down after Sean Connery left.
What?
Look it up.
Wait.
He said Adam West was almost Batman. I'm like, what?
That is. I love how this guy's mouth does not match the music.
Well, that's why it's so close to the mic. So you can just do whatever they want with it.
Yeah. That guy looks like Tamara Morrison, Dion on the bass.
Yeah.
Before he was a bounty hunter, he was a bass player.
Oh shit.
Now watch this black dude in the background coming up. Where's he at? You can't miss who I'm talking about. Now we're all waiting with
Oh, yeah.
anticipation.
Oh
there.
shit!
There he is!
Oh, shit.
There he is!
Oh shit!
I want to
He's
be
so
part of
happy
this
to be
forever.
there. He is so happy to be there.
Was that LeVar Burton?
I'm going to go with yes.
He got that Reading Rainbow contract. He's like, yes,
Take a look.
This side.
that's Star Trek too.
Come on! Thank you, Dion.
You anything you want to be, same old shit. What?
Even in an oddly cut suit, Sean Connery still looks cool.
Hell yeah.
Felix just poured another
There he
drink.
is again. He has no idea what he's doing. That was the slowest, like, I'm going to put my hand behind your back thing ever. It's like, what are you doing?
Let's go hunting. Now let's see if she's got a Spectre ring. Ooh, this ape. A little racism.
Whoa.
She's probably the first actor in this movie that's like, oh, you're not that good. She was like a beauty queen or something. That's why they... Oh, this is where James Bond steals his outfit from in Goldfinger. I wonder how you'd get rid of her. Feed her to an alligator?
I don't know if they have those in Jamaica. I mean, they can import them, I guess.
Well, they do say in the movie, Puss Feller wrestles alligators, so...
Here we go.
This is fucking brutal. Boom! Ooh!
Jeez.
That would fucking suck.
God.
He's drunk. He didn't feel a thing.
He's a beast. He's like, I'm too drunk to feel this woman. You're lucky.
Felix is amused. Fuck you too. Look at that dude dancing in the background.
I know, he's still back there. No,
This
that's
guy's
not the
doing
guy.
the twist.
That's not the guy.
I wonder if the director told them to make them act that way. I wonder if it was just like, just party down, have a good time, or if he was like, hey, snort these lines and then go dance like a prick.
Probably.
They gave people on the Friday the 13th Part 2 set cocaine.
Yeah.
Yep.
They gave them real cocaine.
Came back again.
DNA samples. Samples. Sam's Club samples.
Costco samples.
Don't talk shit about those goddamn cocktail things.
Panda Express samples.
Oh shit, I could go for some of those right now. Hotel taxi service. All right, Nick, coming up, here's another tricky editing scene. Let's see if you notice the one I'm talking about.
Let's see here.
Three
Okay.
blind mice motherfuckers. Motherfucker, you couldn't hit him from there.
No, not with a suppressor on that gun. On a handgun, no fucking way.
With fucking sunglasses on, motherfucker. Y'all can't hit shit.
He's the Corey Hart of assassins. Not the Corey Feldman.
Which one did the song Essential Millennium?
Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
The one is in jail right now, I think.
Again?
We'll talk about that until the podcast coming up.
Okay, gotcha.
No, there's a specific reason I want to bring it up. Anyway.
Did you try to rape one of the angels again?
Oh my god, again? Holy shit.
So you see this dude in the blue shirt that James Bond's talking to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time you see Blofeld in the movies following this and you don't see his face, it's that guy.
Oh, okay.
So like in Thunderball, when he presses the button on the chair and electrocutes the guy, it's this actor.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
But any particular reason they use him?
Just friends with the right people.
Gotcha.
He was also in Dial M for Murder with Alfred Hitchcock, or by Alfred Hitchcock.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the one that actually gets murdered.
Oh, did he dial M?
Yeah, with a pair of scissors to the back.
Ooh.
That's a good-ass movie, by the way. We should all buy a boat and then dress like James Bond in this scene and get on the boat.
That's a nice ass jacket and pants combo, so I wouldn't be too mad about it.
That'll be our dress code for our future conventions. We all have to dress really nice. Like, all right, guys, everyone pick a James Bond movie, and we're gonna get a suit that represents it.
I want the alligator thing he was in. That's what I want.
Oh, from Octopussy?
Yeah. That's right.
It's 5 well-dressed men and an alligator. It's like, oh, the alligator's Nick.
That's
So
what
those
I
look
want to be.
different.
Yeah, that's what I want to be. I'm just going to be inside an alligator suit with my head hanging out. That's what's going to happen.
What's up, everybody?
I support that.
I'm going to be the asshole. It's fun. That looks like a miniature so much.
Oh, it is.
Oh, is it really? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the worst shot in this film.
Okay.
And this movie's far from perfect. I love it, but that shot right there makes me really cringe each time I see it.
And James Bond is slowly getting out of the boat? Or
Nope, that's Professor Dent.
It's not James Bond, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
Yeah,
watch
You
the
should be.
Way to
I'll
screw
forgive you
that
this
one
one
up.
time.
Christ.
Don't judge
James
me.
Bond is not going to wear white pants with a fucking beige blazer. What the fuck?
I know it's after Labor Day. My bad.
More walking scenes. Hey, we're going down this hallway just in case you guys need to know. I'm Asian. Look at my gun holster.
This is for our internment camps, you white motherfucker. Sorry, that was a little
This is a
dark.
fucking game.
We lost once, we will not lose again.
Nagasaki!
At least it wasn't bukkake they scream at you.
Wow.
Oh yeah. If that ever happens, like, oh no, cover your face.
Sure,
So that's how they tortured the prisoners. Now I feel even more grateful for our heroes of World War II.
Dr. No's voice is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the episode of The Twilight Zone with that actor on it?
Yep.
Which? I don't think so. Which one
Probably,
was
but I
it?
don't know which episode.
It's the one where this rich guy brings all these people down to his like apartment underground that have wronged him, and he fakes a nuclear bomb.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
they
a
hope
great
They all
one.
think
God,
the world's been destroyed. He's just
Yeah.
fucking with them.
I have not seen that one.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I will send you the episode number, and you can watch it on Netflix this week.
I will.
Just for fun.
I'll do that. That'll happen. I'll do it while I'm at work tomorrow because I really don't do anything else. So.
Well, then I'll look it up right now, so that way you can be prepared.
Awesome. Yeah, fuck that.
I think it's called it's called The Shelter, episode number 68, season 3, episode 3.
Jeez.
No, it is called One More Pallbearer,
Wow, that's weird.
I think. Yep, that's it. One More Pallbearer.
Oh, well, that's a good one.
It's episode 17 of season 3.
All right, I got it saved. We're good.
The one I'm thinking of, I think, was the inspiration for that episode of The Simpsons with the meteor or whatever, and they all cram into Flanders' thing and boot him out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one with the grandpa from Willy Wonka. This chick wants to fuck him so bad.
I
She
do.
looks
Yeah.
him up and fucking down.
She's pretty good looking, though. Of the women in this movie, she's probably number 2, maybe 3. I don't know where I hold Moneypenny in regards to attractiveness in this movie. I wish he'd bring back that blue gun holster.
Yeah. It goes good with so many suit colors. It was going through my shit. Well, it's been opened. Let me get a new one.
I just love that there's a hotel room with a backup bottle of vodka somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, I've been at some hotel rooms where they give you a whole bottle of whiskey, but it's like double the price if you open it. It's nice fucking whiskey, but it's like, nah, I ain't playing that much. I can go down to the liquor store and get it for being a half that.
I ain't playing that fucking game.
Yeah.
Phil spent $95 on whiskey this weekend.
Woo!
What do you buy?
Some bottle of some expensive Jack Daniels.
No.
Single barrel?
Maybe. That's how you should sleep with your gun, Kendo. That far away from your head.
Most nights, normally it is, except for
because if it's good enough for James Bond, it's good enough for you.
Well, when you come, I'll show you where, like, on the nightstand the gun sits. You'll be like, oh, wow. He's already been doing that. I'd be like, yeah.
Look at my room. Let me show you what's on my nightstand, Jeff.
Okay. There's nothing on it. Like I said, there's just in the one little shelf.
Oh,
you
wait.
the old block.
That's not, Spider's not on him at all. Come on.
Yeah, it's glass.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, you think Sean Connery wants some fucking hairy bastard spider crawling on him? I
wouldn't want it either, man. That would freak me the fuck out.
Yeah, and you're from Samoa where the spiders are as big as fucking Lamborghinis. You know that shit ain't to be trifled with.
Exactly.
So, there's this... Okay, so the Laserdisc versions of the first 3 Bond movies have these, what are considered controversial commentaries.
Oh.
Because they talk about shit, like... And they're pretty frank about stuff. So, for example, the guy says, like, Sean Connery got fat, and how he got lazy, and how, he was kind of a pussy when it came to action scenes, and he wouldn't do much. So they kind of gone back and hid those, but I found rips of them, MP3 rips, and they're really interesting reads. So if anybody wants to go out and listen to, like, a very technical James Bond commentary, almost to a point where it's boring, but if you have to really like these movies to want to listen to it, because a guy will talk about how the editor and this and that and shit like that. So it's really fun if you're a big Bond fan.
Well, I mean, and also if they talk shit, that's even better, I think, because you don't hear that a lot. Everyone's always very like, yeah, they were okay to work with. Yeah, they were good to work with. Yeah, they're fine to work with. Like, nobody ever says, yeah, fuck that guy.
The director talks about how somebody accidentally dyed his hair and he was afraid to be considered a fag. His words. So I'm talking like it goes that raw. That's how raw they are. They're awesome.
Jeez.
That girl probably fucking Asian.
Yeah, Zena Marshall.
Yes, Dion, you would know.
Dude, Dion, the first time I watched this movie... No, you were with me. We watched this with Dustin, remember? He went on how beautiful she was.
Yep.
I was like, Zena Marshall's good looking, but she's not...
Yeah, she's not stunning, motherfucker.
Yeah, she ain't Ursula Andress hot.
Bond carrying around his package.
Don't you, bruh? Don't you? A guy has a ninja sword or a katana on his desk.
It's just to prove that woman is Asian. That's why he has that there.
Oh, I thought it was his letter opener. Oh shit, it's a bill.
First of all, that's overkill. But for bills, it's fine.
Well, it's like John Belushi, Samurai Baker from SNL.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That show used to be so good.
Yeah, it used to be.
I'm trying to see if she's got a Spectre ring, because that's all I can think about now.
Back to the whiskey, though. As part of the celebration of getting rid of that house and reuniting with Camp Kendo, I'm planning on splurging on a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like a full bottle?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Whew. Sir.
So, I will make sure that there's plenty available when you get here, because my friend's like, dude, we got to get a bottle of Blue sometime. I was like, well, I feel like celebrating, so I'm going to get us a bottle of that. You can have one drink out of it.
One shot out of it. One shot of it. You sip. That's how you do it.
Yes. I'll take it. Pour him a little. We'll sit there. We'll have it. And he'll be like, oh, my God, this is so good. And be like, yep. All right. I got to go.
You have half a shot in a shot glass with a quarter ice cube. That's how you do it.
Like we made a pact. We said we were going to do that. One day we were going to sit down and have Johnny Walker Blue together. That pact has been fulfilled. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go home and think about how I just paid $60 for a drink of scotch. It's just sometimes you just got to treat yourself,
Yeah, and that is treating yourself. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something my dad had around a lot.
And then when the bottle finally is emptied, I'm gonna fucking wrap it in foam and bubble wrap and stuff, and put it on a shelf. This is a status symbol. I can't let it get broken.
How high up are their fucking pants? We're talking rib cage.
Their balls are in their belly button. That's how high up they are.
Yeah, dude, that's the old style waist.
Yep.
If you ever watch I Love Lucy, fucking Fred Mertz is running around with his pants pulled up to his shoulders.
God, fuck that show.
But it was so good though.
Yeah, Babalu. Desi Arnaz.
That is one hellacious wig right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see where it's sitting on her actual fucking hair.
Yeah, I know.
Do wig caps not exist in the 1960s? Hey, look, there's Felix's sunglasses on the nightstand.
Oh shit! Right. You're right. Oh my god. Felix, where were you last night? Nowhere. Whatever, man.
She was a suspect, James. I was just testing her out for you. She's like,
I was drilling her for information, James.
Yeah.
Pump her for information. You'll just have to determine how much pumping is required.
There you go.
That's from Tomorrow Never Dies. I can't make that one up.
Oh, I know. I know where it's from.
So I'm pretty sure there's a car in my neighborhood that's this car.
So what you're telling me is that there's a spy in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Sunbeam Alpine.
Some shit's going down in Cincinnati.
I love those 60s car scenes every fucking time, man.
The green screen is so bad. I love
It is. Oh no, it's bad, but it's so distinct, and you know what it is, but you love it anyways because it's that. That's all it is.
The thing is, it gets so much the Bond movies go on, and they up until Timothy Dalton, they all have shitty blue screen effects.
Yeah.
I don't get why they kept using it.
It's just cheap, and they didn't want to put the actor in danger when doing car stunts, and that's really all it
Dude,
is.
speaking of danger, Sean Connery drove the car coming up underneath a railing or whatever, and almost died. Or because the car bounced, and if he would have been 4 inches higher, he would have gotten hit.
Jeez.
Coming up here.
Things could be worse. It could be what they use for Pulp Fiction, just like a fucking shitty sound set with a horrible screen behind him. That bad.
But to be fair, that was 1994.
Right? That's why
lazy.
that car scene is just inexcusable. Wait for
Yeah,
it.
this is inexcusable right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Where's that? Why does it explode?
Because every car going down the hill explodes.
I can't drive to Atlanta anymore. My car might explode, I'm afraid. I went down 75 south too fast.
No.
How did it happen? I don't know. Bad internal combustion engine.
What happened? Nothing, random black guy. Continue.
Get back to work, son. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck kind of towel is that?
I'm Asian as fuck.
Come on, slip down just a little bit.
Okay. So she just got out of the shower and with makeup on.
Yeah?
Yeah, she only washed her lower half.
Yeah, it was a bidet.
A bidet.
A rogue bidet. It got her in the face.
Jeez.
I will say that she played. This scene is awesome because she expects him to be dead, And then he just keeps pushing the envelope by kissing her and shit. He's like, come on, I'm not dead.
Well, he's trying to get that butthole. That's what it is.
He's attracted to that lazy eye.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He's like, I love it when the bitches are staring off in the opposite direction.
They can't see me coming.
Yeah. She thinks I'm over there, but she also thinks I'm right here, but I'm in between, and she can't see me.
God, that wig looks even shittier now. Because they just sprayed water on it.
I know. And it was mostly even shittier in Bluray.
Oh my God, you can see, I mean, you can't see like the line, but still.
Yeah.
It looks like my cat after he gets wet.
It looks like me on Halloween because I sweat so much. Okay, that's not true. I don't wear wigs on Halloween. I do sweat. And sex.
Oh shit, he's banging that lazy eye straight.
He did it. I use this line all the time. I'm feeling musical in Italian. Or Italian and musical. I say that all the time. No one ever knows what it's from.
And now we will.
Yeah. I hope one of our listeners starts using it.
I hope one of our listeners gets delayed using it.
Oh, that won't work.
You saying you have no faith in our listeners?
I'm saying that. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't either, but that's not the point.
Only James Bond with a tattoo.
Where?
Look at his right arm. He's got a tattoo on his forearm. As they zoom in on his face. Well, when he's on Crab Keys Beach, you'll be able to see it more.
Okay. What is the tattoo of?
It's a military tattoo that Sean Connery has in real life.
Oh, gotcha. I think they'd be able to cover that up.
They probably never assumed there would be such a thing as Bluray, and they didn't know what 1080p was.
You're true. You're right.
Thanks for the delay, bitch.
It is pretty brutal how she spits in his face, though.
I don't know. Well, you be pissed too, but dude nutted in you twice and then sends you up.
I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be spit on.
No, for sure.
Because that's how you pass germs around in mono.
This room is stereotypically Asian.
I know. We get it, guys. She was supposed to be Asian. Jesus.
Oh, look, there's another brand new bottle of Smirnoff.
It's like they sponsored this movie or something.
Take two, one for later. Take two in case they poison one in your room. Like, there's a deleted scene where it's like, twist, Mr. Bond, we poisoned both.
Damn it. I really want to get drunk right now. I don't want to die.
I'm willing to take that risk.
I'm gonna shoot a motherfucker soon, cause I'm James fucking Bond. And I just
That's very true.
This chick who isn't Asian. Mess this stuff. Fuck this bed. Fuck this bed.
I've never understood like the slow moving fan. Like I get it's moving, but there's no air movement with that at all.
Yeah, fucking everyone's grandparents had a fan going real slow, and it's like this doesn't do anything. What the fuck, Grandma?
Like what are you? Yeah, what are you doing right now?
The fuck?
Either have it on slow, either have it on fast or slow or off. Like having it on super slow doesn't do anything. I'm sorry.
I don't even think you can get a ceiling fan to go that slow nowadays.
No, they either go jet engine or like hurricane and then off. That's about it.
Dude, Phil used to have a ceiling fan that would go fucking hurricane, and then Dan accidentally broke it.
How did he break it?
We were helping Phil move, and he jammed a piece of his bed into it. The fucking thing bent like.
Oh, jeez.
Oh shit!
Now, this is one of the, I think, only cut scenes in the movie. Because coming up here, he says, "It's a Smith & Wesson, you've had your 6, and now I'll have mine." And he shoots him 6 times. That's like the original cut of the movie. But in the international cut and all this shit, he'll just say, I think he just shoots him twice and then blows in the gun.
Yeah, I love that giant ass like switch for the lights.
Oh yeah, it was the 60s.
Like if you didn't switch it off just right, you were gonna electrocute yourself.
We should keep a cigarette count on all these movies.
Oh my god!
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Next one.
Yeah. Take a shot for every cigarette.
Oh god, no!
Oh Jesus! Even a high, maybe a sip of beer.
There you go.
That'd be like trying to play the Too Many Cooks drinking game with liquor.
Oh shit!
Nope.
Should he be able to touch that like that?
Yeah. It's
If it's after 6 shots, no.
Maybe. It depends.
Yeah, because the way they work is like they baffle the sound coming out in the smoke and the gas and stuff. So they'd be pretty damn hot.
Yeah. They don't make it as quiet as they make them in the movies, though. People are all like,
not nearly as quiet. It's just
it's like a 30
so loud,
decibel.
you just can't really decipher where it's from.
It's still
Yeah.
it's jackhammer.
Yeah. It's still a gun, but like a slightly quieter gun.
Because like Hillary Clinton's all like, "Oh, silencers, man! People will be shooting people and not know it." Be like, "Bitch, you don't even know how they work."
They're not called silencers. They're called suppressors.
Yeah, I know, but she's dumb and she just doesn't know how to go away.
That's true.
Be like, "Bitch, you lost. Get over it. Fuck, you whore." Reason why your husband cheats on you repeatedly.
Is this a day for night shot, Nick?
Yep, this is a day for night shot.
All right, the first of many in this franchise.
Because you can clearly tell because it's not cloudy. First of all, the shadows are really distinct. Like they're hoping for a cloudy day, but they didn't get it. If and like, all the shadows are really, really sharp.
If silencers are legal by the time we shoot the movie, I'll go get one. And we'll play with it.
I watched a YouTube video where a guy he had an ultra slow motion camera and he shot video of bullets going through glass suppressors. It was pretty cool.
Father Slice, when he was a kid, they would use potatoes as silencers on 22s and shoot out the lights at schools.
I was just about to make a joke about
That's
a potato
fucked up.
silencer.
Well, I mean, naturally they were doing it like at night when school wasn't in session. Plus, it was the 60s, so it's shit like that was okay.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's not like he was driving by, at bus time just
not
unloading
everything
with
the
a
60s
machine
was
gun.
okay. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah. Plus, just because you do it at night doesn't really make it okay.
Look, they vandalized. That's what they did. I mean, he also put an M80 in the hole of a putting green at like a very prestigious country club once.
He did
Was
what
Bill
now?
Murray there?
They went to a country club in the area, one of the fancy ones, and they this was before M80s were illegal, and they lit one and they put it in the cup on like the 18th green.
Oh jeez.
So the 18th green had a crater. I mean, on the one hand, that'll take a couple of strokes off your game because it's way easier to get the hole at that point. I mean, you could chip that sumbitch in from under.
I just want to go to a golf course and get an air horn and fuck with people all day.
They did that in Jackass. It was for his bursitis.
Oh, I know. That's amazing.
We should just go to play golf sometime and just play really slow.
Or really,
Teach me. Give me my first lesson.
or really sloppy.
All
Just really sloppy. We don't know the fuck we're doing. It doesn't matter.
It's gonna be sloppy anyway. Let's be fair. I've only
Here we
played
go.
golf a handful of times.
Speaking of sloppy,
Ooh. What's
that
up,
is not
slut?
sloppy. That is tight. James Bond's like, ooh. Something pretty.
Them nipples. Them nipples.
I must fuck it.
Oh, you will, James. Don't worry. You will. She's still hot by today's standards, too.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why he has to lean against that tree.
He has one of the best lines in any of the movies, though, coming up here. Are you looking for shells? No, I'm just looking.
Stay where you are. She'll huck this fucking conch shell right off your melon.
Damn. I got
Damn.
a Walther. I couldn't play it this cool in the scene. If a chick pulled a knife on me, I'd probably pull out a gun. To be completely honest, if we're ever out in public and a woman pulls a knife on me, I'm gonna shoot her.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Even if I'm in the wrong. I'll be like, hey, she got a knife out and,
Depending on the state, you should be okay. If it's in Missouri, then you can stand your ground and be like, bitch, pull a knife, I shot her. And they'll be like, oh, okay.
That's good to know. That's
Honey
good to know.
Rider. Do you think when the guys were writing the names of these fucking chicks in these movies, they were just sitting there laughing their asses off at what they were coming up with?
it was Ian Fleming that came up with all the names.
Do you think he was
God.
laughing? Like, I'm going to call this one Honey Rider.
Well,
This one's Xenia
Pussy
on a
Galore-
top.
Yeah, but, well, he didn't write Xenia on the top, but Pussy Galore, come on now.
Yeah, I don't even think he was trying at that point. He's like, I'm not even going to try to be fucking creative. We're just going to call this chick Lots of Pussy. And the guy's like, well, let's call it something a little bit more toned down. Pussy Galore. I'd like to see this chick.
I knew a dude named Patrick who didn't know her actual name, so he called her Pussy Gilmore. I was just like, what? Are you doing like Pussy Gilmore?
Fun
I'm
fact,
like,
that's
Patrick,
Happy
you
Gilmore's
idiot.
mom.
Yeah. Didn't she go to Egypt?
I don't know.
Are you talking about Happy Gilmore's mom, or?
Yeah, she went to Egypt, right?
Oh yeah, because she runs off on him. So that's why she couldn't be in the movie, because Pussy Gilmore ran off to
Pussy
Egypt when Happy was a young kid.
What is he?
That's the only line that's kind of awkward. Fetch my shoes. It's like, oh no.
Pussy Gilmore, that's awesome. Next cat I get, I'm going to name it Pussy Gilmore.
Hey, Pussy Gilmore, get the fuck over here.
God, this voice does not match this guy.
No, it
does not
doesn't.
talk like that.
We'll be back. We'll be back with our dogs. He's like a shitty Sammy Davis Jr. We'll be okay.
He's Sammy Davis Jr. Jr., okay?
Oh, okay.
Sammy
Not
Davis
Junior Walker
the
Jr.
third.
Good God. Big ass World War II gun. Shit. With its flash rounds in it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come out after you just got done shooting at me, asshole.
I'm so scared, guys. I surrender. Please don't hurt me.
Yeah, there's no way that he's gonna shoot at me ever. He just got done shooting at me.
I'm looking at dogs. Oh, look, crab dinner.
It's a blue
She's
shell
so scared
crab.
of the crab.
Those are soft shells. When I watch old movies, I'm always looking for something to pop out of the girl's bikini, but this one's pretty tight. Nothing slips out.
Damn.
But in Thunderball, when we get to Thunderball, we'll talk about the accidental nudity in that movie.
Nice.
That dude has the most ineffective gun in the world.
I know, I was
It
about
looks
to
like a
say
fucking
something.
starter pistol.
I was like, dude, that is such a small-looking gun.
It probably is a starter pistol, just,
They're like, he's an alcoholic. We can't give him a thing that's actually going to shoot.
Yeah.
Give him a lighter, he'll breathe into it. And
Yeah. He's like Gene Simmons doing a stage show, just run around.
love God.
Now I want to go find a Ryder truck and spray paint honey on it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Just be like, there's a good chance I'll get away with it. If I get caught, it's like a fucking $50 fine.
Don't get arrested until after we make the
Oh, it's a misdemeanor. I'll be out in an hour.
You'll be out in an hour.
You know, I'll be ROR, pay my $50.
Yeah, but Father Slice might be disappointed and kick you out.
He's already disappointed. I mean, what more could I do at this point?
Ouch. That's kind of a little too real.
Yeah. Adopt a foreign kid? I'm pretty sure he'd be upset about that.
Yeah, I don't think he'd do that either. No. He wouldn't throw me out. He needs somebody to be a lumberjack for him to help him get through the winter all nice and cozy. When it gets warm, then he might boot me.
As we watch a movie that's on a fucking tropical island. God, I wish it was that warm out right now.
Yeah, don't mosquitoes, man. You might get malaria.
They didn't have malaria back then.
They might have.
They just had AIDS.
Yeah. They called it something else. A really bad cold.
A really bad cold where you throw up and diarrhea yourself all over the place.
Yeah, sit on the toilet with a bucket.
Oh God. Oh shit! They're pulling this thing out. So I hope this is the first time it's happened ever in a movie because like they reference this in like a lot of movies for the rest of time, basically.
Ooh, police dogs.
I think so. Didn't Kung Fu movies do this as well?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
I wonder if they were first or if James Bond was first.
James Bond movie came out before a lot of those kung fu movies that everyone watches came out. This is 62.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, all those dogs are dead.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
All my dogs are dead. All my dogs are dead. Bullet to the head. All my dogs are dead.
You watch too much internet, Dion.
Hey, you brought it up, man. You brought it up. Back down. Back down.
Why were side-mounted guns, like, created? Were they that much better? That was how they got the magazine on the side?
No, I think it was just for grip.
Yeah, two-handed grip. That's all it was.
Yeah.
It seems so impractical for aiming, though.
Well, if you got a gun like that, though, it's not. You're not so much aiming as you're just kind of spraying and, you know, in a general direction for suppression and or just sweeping an area real quick.
True.
I wish I would have showed James Bond pull up the knife and then cut.
Yeah, that would have been different.
You should have done something like he should have walked up and just tapped him on the shoulder, like, "Excuse me, I seem to be a little lost." And when the guy looks at him like completely incredulous, then just stab him in the throat.
Oh God!
Danger! Do not pass this point.
But why?
Oh shit! Is that a minefield?
It's radioactive.
Yeah.
Her butt's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Continue to get wet, honey, Ryder.
Oh, there's some nips.
Yep.
By the way, she's dubbed.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
she's dubbed the whole time?
The entire time. Her real voice is like, I think she's Swiss or something. She's got a real thick, husky accent like this.
Oh, that's
Hi, I'm Honey Rider. Yeah. Yeah,
What the fuck?
Yeah. Bond's like,
what?
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go over here now. This isn't the right spot. I'm on the wrong piece of beach. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm gonna go call up Moneypenny and get some.
Come back here, James. I love you. Yeah. That's not my name.
I know. Fuck off.
You're like, well, I was looking for shells, but you seem to find them. I'll see you later. James Bond wants to drown in that pussy.
Go. That just sounds like a good time.
It does. It does.
She's still alive. I think every major Bond girl's still alive.
Damn.
Never mind. I almost said every James Bond's alive. That's not true anymore.
Yeah, no. Dude, Zenyattop's dead.
No, she's not.
She got blown up in that fucking helicopter.
She was crushed by a tree.
Yeah, whatever. Somebody got blown up in a helicopter.
And she was the bad guy.
No. Those legs, though.
She was just really hot.
Oh, she was a sexy woman. Famke Janssen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she's, based on looks, my second favorite. Number one's got to go to Domino.
Oh yeah, hands down.
And then number two's Fiona Volpe from Thunderball, the redhead that's evil with the.
Oh yeah.
Thunderball has the hottest women.
Well, they were established by then, and they could afford them, so why not?
Yeah. Well, they still paid him shit. Still.
Well, I mean, it was good back then.
Well, that's the reason Sean Connery quit playing Bond, because they didn't up his pay from the first movie through Thunderball and shit. He just got a set fee, and they were making tons of money, and he wasn't.
Damn. Yeah. Well, especially, I don't know. I mean, they probably knew more about merchandising than he did, so they were just minting it.
There were a couple board games and things he would complain about, and then they changed the image of his face to a generic guy.
Gotcha.
So they don't have to pay him.
Yeah. Oh well. This is an extreme example of day for night shot.
Look at that goddamn tank.
God, this is like the middle of the day. Well, okay, I know why they did this. They needed to show the flames coming out of the flamethrower. That's why they did this.
A man quarrel. Waddles, I call him. Waddle.
Here comes a mistake. Watch James Bond's gun gets ready to change into a 45 or something.
Really?
Yeah, close-up shot too. Watch. Here comes that starter pistol.
And they're off.
That's the next shot, I think, after this.
Well, no, I think it's already changed. Because in that wide shot, you could see it was different. Oh, wow.
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Very, very different firearm.
You can see that was like $1 or something.
Oh,
that fell over. I'm on fire.
Dude, he's gonna burn extra fast with all that alcohol in his blood.
Oh my god.
Crispy Quarrel, my favorite.
Quarrel, all I had to do was fucking back up, man. Why you mad?
Why did Quarrel even go there? He didn't achieve anything.
Yeah, James didn't say move up further, motherfucker.
Well, when you're that drunk, a lot of times you're disoriented, and you hear things that it might not be what you think it is, and your depth perception's all off, and
You run towards the fucking...
you run towards flamethrowers.
I can beat this. Oh, shit, I can't.
Even then, it's a flamethrower. I think at any sort of like inebriation, you're gonna be like, this is fire, this is bad. Like animal instincts kick in, like fire, bad. Meh.
Do you think like there was so much alcohol in his blood that like when it got close enough, he just breathed out like, oh shit, and like it just ignited his breath, and that's what caused him to burst into flames? It's kind of like,
I'm gonna go with yes.
you know, like when you're spraying like hairspray with
yes.
a lighter, and it can go back down into the can. So it was kind of like something like that. It like caught his breath and just went straight down into his lungs and just, you know, combusted.
We'll go with that. That sounds way more interesting than reality.
Yeah. Science.
It's something. It's something.
God, look at those stormtrooper boots.
Look at those garbage bags they're wearing.
Always make sure you tuck them in your pants, boys.
Radiation suit, of course, from all the fallout of the atomic wars.
Take your fucking clothes off. Do it fucking now.
Now, goddammit, now!
There you go.
That's my goal, is to beat you to
enjoy
the
the
first...
bukkake. There it is, all over you. Let's scrub it into your skin.
Nagasaki.
We're gonna scrub it into your skin. Enjoy it.
It looks like they're wearing condoms or balloons.
I know. The girl first. Come on, we all want a show. Let's do it. Oh jeez.
Full pressure.
Yeah, girl, let me see that neck. I fucking love neck muscles, girl. Strain them.
Evacuation complete. Evacuation complete. I was thinking of that part from Austin Powers when I watched this scene. Now look closely, Nick. You can see how his hair is barely there.
Okay. Practically zero. Well, humans absorb some sort of radiation, so. Oh wow, you can see it when he's like gotten out.
Yeah, that's why it's Sean Connery's hair. Like the joke is James Bond always has perfect hair. Well, he has a hairpiece, so they have to fix it.
Wow, yeah, you can see there's a distinct like coloration there. God, I love this like purple lighting in this cave and shit.
This looks like a set from Star Trek.
I know, like they're on another planet and everything.
Shatner comes running by.
Here comes the Gorn. Oh my God, Bond! We have to get out of here.
Danger is our business.
And business is good.
My God, Bones.
Now look, there is a real Asian lady with a real giant shitty hairdo.
And apparently she can speak perfect English, so.
I bet you $5 she's dubbed.
Oh yeah. Oh, has to be. Has to be.
You want dinner? Be ready 5 minutes.
Bro, it's breakfast time. Get your shit straight.
10 minutes?
Yeah, dude, they didn't have microwave ovens back then. Come on.
I'm sure they still had woks. I have one.
Why?
I don't know. I like stir frying sometimes.
Gotcha. Is it seasoned?
Oh, obviously.
I'm just making sure, man. You don't get a brand new one. That's not good.
Nah, I had to get a brand new one and I broke it in, but that was wild.
That's good. Separated by a glass wall.
You can still see through it.
I got a shower door that looks like that.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
Wait, hold on. Why?
I don't know.
It came with the house?
No, why does Jeff say we're gonna have so much fun with a clear shower door? I'm scared now.
I guess he wants to take a shower in my bathroom. I don't feel like okay.
Look
He's
at
like-
my body.
He was like, kiddo, I love that see-through shower door. I want to shower in your shower. All right. Soap's up there on the thing. Have at it.
Oh, I bring my own soap everywhere I
I'm
go.
just going to go to go sit in the living room and watch some TV.
Is that bacon in there?
It is.
Nice.
It's just bacon.
I had bacon for dinner. It was glorious. Don't drink it, Bond. You're being drugged.
Fast acting shit.
What,
I know,
Cosby
right?
makes those drinks?
Tough acting, tenactin.
He saw Honey Ryder coming in. He's like, oh, we got to get the special drink for the girl.
For the white women.
He's so pissed off that he got drugged.
I would be too, man.
Yeah, rookie mistake.
He's like, not again. Damn it.
You done fucked up.
I didn't see a second bottle of Smirnoff. I gotta say, the introductions to Dr.No are pretty well handled pretty well in these movies. First, you hear the voice, now you see the silhouette and the legs.
No.
God, those loafers.
Those pants.
Yeah, the loafers, pants, and socks all one color.
Cream.
I have a Dr.No doll as well. I did not treat it with the same respect as I treated my James Bond doll. So
I'm scared to ask.
oh, he just gets put in a box. James Bond gets a shelf spot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, no, Dr.No's on a shelf too. I'll send you pictures later.
So that was an odd scene. Like he just goes and checks on Bonnie. He's like, "Is he asleep? Can I say hi?" Like,
I wanted
what's
to see if
what's?
his dick was bigger than his.
Yeah, it's like what's going on here? And then like somehow they're placed in bed. Like he was worried they were gonna fuck or something. He's like, no fucking in my prison. You're going to sleep right now.
How did you feel?
I must
Violated.
You didn't knock, bitch.
It's a really nice
don't-
cult
Yeah,
outfit.
don't button that top button.
No, don't button any of them.
Yeah. Unbutton some more while you're at it.
Get him out, Ursula. Dude, the whole time, like, thinking about her name being Ursula, I just hear fucking the one guy from Super Troopers when they're calling in on the radio. And he's like, Ursula, I love you, Ursula. Pretending to be Farva.
Oh, I love that movie.
Such a good movie.
Where's your socks at, James Bond? Who do you think you are, Don Johnson?
He ain't no fucking Don Johnson. Come the fuck on.
Johnson wishes he was Sean Connery.
I don't know. Don Johnson has a full head of hair and a lot more life to live.
They'll have to have a cool off.
A cool off.
Well, Sean Connery is 90, almost, okay, he's in his 80s. He wears diapers and Velcro shoes. Don Johnson's still alright. Now, of all time, Sean Connery wins, but currently in 2017, I'm pretty sure Don Johnson's going to be able to take him in any kind of contest.
I'm trying to think of one that Sean Connery. What if it was talking with a Scottish accent? I think Sean Connery would win.
That's true.
Aha! It's a pretty sweet living room.
That is a lair, sir. That is a fucking lair right there.
Fuck.
This is what my future house is going to look like.
Damn.
Starting to think I need to take down a couple of walls and get some weird rock sculptures.
And get a bearskin rug.
Yeah.
Or a polar bear skin rug.
I'll get a
Shit,
I'll get a synthetic one so that way PETA doesn't show up and start throwing fucking paint all over my house.
True.
No, you got to get the real deal because I'm going to come and help you get the bear. Face my fucking fears, man. Face them.
Easy there, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
I've only seen him in Titanic.
I'm thinking of that movie, The Revenant.
Oh,
The
where he lives inside the bear.
the Revenant.
Yeah, the one where he fights the bear.
It's
Revenant Hills Cop.
I've never watched it. I just know that that's like a central theme.
You're right. You're right.
You ever want to see fucking hick Tom Hardy running around with a do-rag on? That's your movie.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Now,
I got enough of those in
tell him
there.
he had to get out of there, but Todd Glass. Like, goddamn, Tom Hardy, you are a perfect fucking redneck.
Tom Hardy, like his roles for me are like hit or miss. Like he's always like either he's really good or he really sucks.
Oh, he's awesome in The Revenant. He's
Okay, that's good. No. Now James Bond's checking. He's like, poison? No, we're good.
I already drank your shitty fucking coffee.
Fool me once, motherfucker. All right, fool me
It
once.
tasted like shit, and I felt like shit.
Yeah, and it gave me the shits.
This is naturally how coffee works. It's not nothing I did.
So that painting that he walked by is like a famous painting that got stolen around the time of the movie, and it's like a joke that just doesn't work anymore.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah, like somebody had stole that from like a big museum, and they thought it'd be funny if they had that painting in here, because like the whole world wanted to know where it was. So the production designer had to go fucking trace it and recreate that painting over the weekend.
Wow.
Dr.No is half German, half Chinese, so he's a Nazanese.
Nuts and knees.
Well, you're not wrong.
Well, also, we can say that the reason Bond has never been able to shoot the blanks is because of the radiation from Dr.No.
That's true.
Yeah, the radiation zapped his baby batter.
He's okay with that.
What happened?
So having a rope, like pound your balls for 5 minutes.
Dr. No looks so unimpressed.
Which is a
Nothing
stupid
but a
police.
stupid policeman.
He's a Nazanese, man. It takes a lot to impress those. His parents probably started the Sing Sao Brewery. Let the girl go free because she's hot.
Yeah. Let me show you why they call me Dr. No.
Is it just Dr.No or is it short for like no biting tong tung Hefferschmitz? You know.
Is that guy the same dude from The Spy Who Loved Me? You see that big guy that was the guard?
Yeah.
Let me look him up real quick. Because that looks just like the guy from The Spy Who Loved Me. Not Feckish. Okay, henchman, what's his name? Not Jaws.
Henchman number 1.
Sandor.
Clegane? That's a game.
Uh-oh, Spectre.
This movie was made in America. The revenge and extortion would be switched because of the R's and the E's. We do it right.
America.
Yep, I was right. That guy in the guard in the background, Dion.
Yeah.
Remember the scene in The Spy Who Loved Me where James Bond's looking for information and the guy's holding on to his tie and he's like, pyramids! And he smacks his hand away and the guy falls to his death.
Yeah.
That's that guy.
Oh,
I thought he looked familiar.
That's crazy.
I never noticed that until right now as well. Well, now you know. And no one's half the battle.
The more you know.
We'll get blown.
Wait a second. When he picked it up, it was awfully soft already.
He's that strong, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's what all that lo mein does to you.
All that low, all the radiation.
Yeah, radioactive lo mein.
No radioactive spiders for him.
That would be a great comic book character. He ate some radioactive lo mein, and now he is the Super Saiyan Man thing. I don't know.
Super Gooker.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Wow.
It's like the gobbledygooker.
Oh wow!
He can run really fast, and the thing just says zip.
Oh Jesus!
Yep.
Jesus, didn't that guy ever have hair?
Principal Strickland?
Headlock.
He's raping him.
That's what it sounds.
No
like.
means no.
He's just
I
like,
love those fucking slaps.
yeah. It's really good sound design. That's all it is.
Karate chop. Backhand.
Dion, you'd be the guy holding James Bond in the chair, and I'd be the guy hitting him because the way the guy was holding him in the chair, it looked like he was humping. He's like, ugh. I can just see you. We've never been into a fight before with someone, but if we would, you'd make it sexually awkward, so they just want to quit right away.
Well, that's how you want to fight.
You're like, my erect penis is touching the small of your back right now. It can get even harder.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what's gonna happen after this, right? When I get you where you can't run away, boy, huh? You know what's gonna happen.
I want reparations. I'm taking them out of your ass.
I'm gonna fuck you up for making me sweat. Ever had your shit pushed in? Just Jeff and I become the two Mexican dudes in fucking Training Day. You ever had your shit pushed in? Yeah, dog, I had my shit pushed in real good.
I was thinking the two hillbillies from Deliverance, but that works too.
You would.
That was on the
You're
other
our
day.
Ned Beatty.
Close to home, am I right? Oh.
Well, there is a river, but not river. Well, there are river folk, but not like them. Yeah, you'll see when you guys come down. I'll give you the tour.
The river folk,
we're gonna need like an extra
the river
month to hang
folk
out.
by you are a lot less likely to make us squeal like pigs.
Oh yeah. You'll be fine. If anything, they'll just look at me funny, be like, "Why is he hanging out with them?"
Because we're smart.
Yeah, I'd be like, because it's not 1953.
None of us would have been born yet.
Just him fucking falling makes me laugh every time.
But when we're driving around, you guys can drink in the car because we allow that in the state, and we'll play a game called Every Time You See Who's Your...
Wow, that stuntman was not obvious at all.
I love when he falls every fucking time. He's like, God damn it. First the coffee.
I love how his clothes are getting more and more tattered as he's like crawling through the tunnel.
He wouldn't have noticed the heat change earlier.
This is getting close to something warmer. All of a sudden, he's John McClane now.
Yeah. Hey, I never realized the similarities between this scene and Die Hard.
Yeah.
At least his shirt doesn't change colors.
Yeah.
Give it a minute.
He's
It
already
was pre-ripped.
he's already magically changed his gun mid-scene.
Yeah. Not
Shit.
everything can be perfect.
He's getting flushed.
One thing I do like is that the next scene he's got all this steam and shit around him. It kind of follows continuity.
Oh man, Nick used to love getting flushed. Sometimes you'd be like, flush me, Dion, flush me, Dion. I'd be like, nah.
Wait, what?
So what what if this is like nuclear water runoff?
Then he's about to get superpowers?
No, that's probably they're just moving water to help cool the reactor.
Yeah, they got to cool down those fucking walks.
Super walks.
Yeah. That buffet doesn't
Sounds like
stock
a shitty
itself.
Chinese restaurant.
And thank you for laughing at my Men in Black 2 reference, Nick. I appreciate it.
No. That was a spot on reference.
I don't like that movie.
Not a lot of people do.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I like it though.
Two was like 1 and 3 are my favorites. 2 is okay.
Yeah, 1's amazing. 3's really good. 2 can suck my ass off.
It does have like pre-out bisexual Rosario Dawson. There's a plus.
Wait, Rosario Dawson's bisexual?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Stock just went up.
That just means she likes what I like.
All right, Tourette's guy.
Flush me, Deanna, flush me. I'd be like,
God, he literally looks like a hobo.
Oh, he's been through some shit.
In English hobo.
Yeah.
Also, the water that just went by, where did it go? Did it come out of that grate?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Where did that water go?
Maybe there was like a diversion pipe that we didn't see.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna fucking shower rape this guy. God damn. American History X.
that's why Jeff was excited for the see-through panels at your house.
Yeah. Speak about my birthday every damn day.
Look,
Come here, Phil. Squeal like a pig, motherfucker.
Oh my
I
God.
guess those two are taking showers first.
What a cool looking set.
Mm-hmm.
This whole movie's really cool. Ken Adam did a great job.
Yeah, it's very 1960s. Like very like sci-fi 1960s.
Yeah, Mod.
Oh yeah.
Look at those fucking outfits. Wearing a trash bag with your mom's makeup container on their heads.
I feel like the Bubble Boy should be in here somewhere.
You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong.
Everybody's mom had one of those zip-up cylindrical container thing, the plastic ones for a little while.
Yep.
And that's what that shit looks like.
Yep.
No, get that shit off your head and put my makeup back in the goddamn bag.
But Dr.No.
Oh, look, it's the world. But it's just not enough.
Oh.
Look at this guy. He's like,
Look at this fatty.
What the fuck?
I work
Smell
at a
those
nuclear
oats.
reactor and I have 15 pancakes a morning.
God damn it, Lee.
I feel like we're in an episode of MXC right now.
He's so happy to have that job where he's just turning the wheel the whole fucking time. He's like, it's the easiest job I ever had.
I turned the wheel. I turned the wheel.
Charles Papaganu.
Yeah. Ah, it's such a great show. Maybe I'll stay up all night watching that.
You should.
I might. I'm probably not sleeping tonight, so that's going to happen.
The trajectory computer.
I was wondering that as a kid. Why wasn't that computer just trajectory? All those are fucking computers.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
specifically-
they're all the size of a room as well. So.
I love that too. Chan, what the fuck are you doing? Get back to your controls.
Have you ever seen the episode of The Twilight Zone about the, it's like the old man in the cave, where these people worship this old man in a cave, ironically, and one day they decide they're going to go against all his wishes, and it's just a fucking giant computer in a cave?
I think I remember
Oh,
that.
Yes.
That's what those computers look like.
That guy has to like, drag his hose everywhere.
Well, it's what I do. I didn't go to college.
I know turn wheel.
Yeah, for now.
I'm James Bond. I'm about to fuck up your shit. I'm about to turn this shit the opposite direction.
Do you think Michael Jackson wore some like plastic suit like that? Because they always talk about how he slept in oxygen chambers. I could see him wearing one of those walking around. Hee hee.
Deadpool needed one. Think about it.
Danger level 25.
That's not dangerous
It's a
enough.
giant ass arrow. This is the danger level. God damn it!
That is
They should have called it the
no.
danger zone.
Fucking 12-year-old Kenny Loggins just pops up.
Yeah, all of a sudden he just fucking just comes running. It's like, wow.
Better copyright this.
Miniature.
Oh, more model
Fucking
work.
miniatures.
Because of course you'd be able to hear the sound coming out of the satellite.
I feel like this is a euphemism for sex, kind of like the trains going through the tunnels.
So you're
Is the
what you're saying?
vagina
Is,
outer space?
so what you're saying is all those guys are condoms? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Everyone's prophylactic. We got fucking shit coming out of the ends of cylindrical tubes. It's all phallic. Very phallic.
Phallic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we know what you think about it, Night Kendo.
James Bond.
Yeah. I think about fucking cranking the wheel to the danger zone.
Past the danger zone.
Oh shit! Don't go past the danger zone.
I love that guy's yell. Ah!
No, you turn wheel wrong.
Oh no, my tube!
I can't smell my own farts.
Oh no.
And then they all just say, "Fuck!" No one runs over to shut it down. They're just like, "Fuck this, we out."
Dr.No like, motherfucker,
No
ruined my
one's like,
radio show.
There are 30 of us. We can take him. They're like, "Nope, done. We're out."
Abaddon
We're
area.
all scientists though. We don't know how to fight.
Hiya.
Dion, James Bond's suit makes him look like a member of AIM.
Aim.
He's got one of the most brutal James Bond villain deaths because he gets boiled alive.
Yeah, been radioactive fucking water.
Oh no.
In the James Bond Jr. cartoon, he comes back and he's green.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's one kick for Bond. Like, ugh, bitch.
No, I can't grab with my metal hands. I don't have any grip.
And that's how,
And
that, folks, is how they make pot stickers.
what'd you say, Dion?
99, keep your radioactive butthole tight.
Dude, he's gonna look like a lobster. I like how the globe is just randomly flashing too.
I was thinking that too, just like, the world's in alarm. I mean, it's just us, but the world is in alarm.
What a weird shot.
Yeah, there are a lot of like really weird long shots here for no reason.
Flicks my hair.
His hair is perfect when he comes out the other side of that
Yep.
of that thing. Like he put his hands through it, somehow he has like pomade and like product.
I mean, you gotta look good for when he goes and see Honey Rider.
It must be part of the watch. That's what it is.
He is so much taller than everyone there.
Well, I'm not gonna make the obvious Asian remark.
The one black girl he finds.
Shit, she had her coat like, I'm gonna get home and get some bread on the way back.
Yeah. My kids love their peanut butter sandwiches.
He grabs her. He's like, "Come on, let's go." She's like, "This isn't for 8 other movies," or however long it is to that one.
Some of the more he fucks Halle Berry.
No, I'm talking one when he goes. Is it Live and Let Die? Where he's like, he's dealing with the witch doctor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Baron Samedi.
Yeah.
That was a perfect dive into nothing.
That one
I give
not so
him
much.
I give him full marks on form, but I mean that splat. Oh, he does not score as well.
Like everybody's doing perfect dives off the edge of this stuff. It's amazing.
Maybe this was like the Chinese diving team, and they were just extras. They're like, we must train for Olympic. Okay. Dive off that.
Dive.
Bitch, I'm taking over your boat.
The one guy's on the edge there. He just beat him up. He's leaving him there. There we go. That's what you want, a reactor explosion. Yeah, nothing bad's going to happen from that. No fallout, smoke, or anything.
No sound wave or shock wave.
God, I love that sound. It's so crappy. Why are you looking at the dipstick?
The oil, yeah.
Dun,
Can never be too safe.
dun, dun, dun.
That would be impressive.
Bond, we need a bigger boat.
Fucking Richard Dreyfuss. Aren't you supposed to wait for another 10 years, motherfucker?
Yeah, all of a sudden Richard Dreyfuss comes sailing by.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, boys.
Roy Schneider's just in another boat. Yeah, come and shovel some of this shit.
He did.
That's a lot of semen.
Never too much.
That's a lot of semen for one boat. The fucking. Whoa, what is she doing? What is she doing?
Oh, handy. Oh, turning into a blowy.
You sure
Back
to
into
be
a handy.
stuck out in the middle of the ocean there, buddy?
Look who he's with.
That's true.
Yeah, the Coast Guard will come back for him. He's too valuable. I'm sure that violates some kind of protocol.
Some of the Jamaican puns.
Getting your dick wet? I think not, sir.
No, I'm talking about the intentionally straining yourself and like not letting Her Majesty's Royal Navy tow you. Ursula.
Wow,
Not sure what
dude.
the end credits
I know
are.
that is incredibly short.
Well, folks, this has been the first commentary of 24 for the James Bond experiment that we're doing here on World Class Bullshitters. You guys have anything you'd like to say about this film?
Love it. Fucking the beginning of a great franchise. Fuck to the 62! They did it in 62!
Nick, Kendo?
I think Dion pretty much took care of it.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched it with you guys. That's a lot better than watching it alone.
I just hope the listeners found some of the insight cool and the jokes always as good. So, if I'm going to rank this on the list of my favorite James Bond movies, it's definitely top 10 for me. I really enjoyed Dr.No quite a bit. It's a great start.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, we'll be back next month, the 007th of next month, with the From Russia with Love commentaries.